Hello everyone, and welcome in the next episode of the WARNO Firing Range, where I will test artillery, and this time I will test artillery on infantry which is hidden inside buildings. This time I've brought not only KD Schützen with police, but also some small HP infantry, which I didn't considered in the previous tests. So this time I have some 3 infantry or 3 HP grenade launchers and some anti-tank launchers, which will then sort of simulate these small HP units. And how is the artillery efficient about them? Because artillery is not only, it's mostly used to stun the infantry, but it should still do more damage than it should. So I will also test it on small HP unit to find out if the artillery is really worth it and cost efficient. It's like these units is like 35, frigates are 45, Concours are 60 I think, and TOW2 are like 115. ITO I think is 100 or 105, I'm not sure now. KD Schützen is 50 with the police, which is 10, I think, everywhere. So let's start with 120mm mortars on this target, which is 3.5 kilometers, which is like timber range to use these mortars. Let's go to double speed and see the results. Mortars are firing 2 salvos instead of 1, so he will get 4 more shots. Direct hit. I think so. Let's keep going with mortars. This already starts doing some damage. So the cohesion is low. KD Schützen took 3 damage and military police also 3 damage. So basically 3 damage in general, because these units are stacked in each other. So if one HE lands here, it will deal 3 damage to both of these guys. So now let's fire this target, or I want something which is like 3 kilos plus. These guys, yeah, this is good target. They will get quad damage, full blast. You can see like it doesn't make sense to put police to the same building as high HP infantry, because they will get the same damage. They will basically die off, and it doesn't make any sense. So this is like good point. 4 mortars deal 4 damage to the infantry in buildings. Let's try. Well, let's try some concentrated firepower on direct. This is the closest target. Like, this is unrealistic under any circumstances. Yeah, like point blank accuracy, the mortars are very effective. Basically kills off that unit. Good job. So let's go to the field division units and start with one artillery piece, how much damage it can deal to target. So now we have the recon setup, and let's start firing. Let's take this KD Schützen. 60-point artillery piece, which is 15 points more expensive. 0 damage. Okay. Let's fire 3 of them now.
Sprenggranaten geladen, feuerbereit.
Two damage, alright.
Ja, Genosse Hauptmann.
And let's fire all of them at the guys.
Alles innerhalb von 50 Meter ist ein Volltreffer.
Two damage, alright.
Weder Freund
Let's
noch
fire
Feind.
until these guys are dead.
Alles innerhalb von 50 Meter ist ein Volltreffer. Sanitäter! Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel, hält nur Flächenziel.
So this is the second salvo. Ignore the previous one, I selected one artillery. Now these guys are in ruins, but they are still getting some cover bonus. You can see they are not dying. Let's keep firing. Let's keep firing. I want these guys gone.
Auf Empfang. Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten. Taktische Feuerunterstützung
Alive.
bereit, Genosse.
Do we have any supplies?
Tiefenversuch, dabei Kommandeur.
Still alive.
Haben Sie neue Zielkoordinaten? Sanitäter!
Okay, so it takes like... Okay guys, stop. So, make your own conclusions. I made my conclusions in the previous video that these guys are a piece of junk. Completely worthless. And now we just saw the point how much
Feuerunterstützung
6
bereit.
guns, how long they have to shoot, and they basically drained their trucks, supply trucks. And also they have half the ammo.
Es gibt
Let's
nur
just
zwei
start
Arten von
firing on
Menschen,
these guys and
Artilleristen und Ziele.
fire off the rest of the ammo they have.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
They left the district. I think there is some fire or something.
Brauchen Sie Unterstützungskräfte?
Uh, doesn't make much difference.
Ihre Befehle, Genosse
Let's
Hauptmann.
fire directly on these guys. I want that.
Sanitäter! Haben Sie neue Zielkoordinaten?
Maybe last salvo will be enough to finish them off.
Wirkung im
Yeah.
Ziel.
So you can see that it basically takes all the ammunition and the 2 trucks. And it's 60 times 6, 360 points plus 35, 70 points. So that's like 430 points. 130 points to kill 2 100 point worth of unit. So that's ratio 1 to 4. And, you, like, I honestly don't know, like this is maybe for single player it will be interesting, but in multiplayer matches not bring these guys. Do not bring this at all. Let's go to the more interesting guns. These are actually the goats of the previous video, so let's see how in this case, let's fire them out.
Sprenggranaten geladen, feuerbereit.
One guy. This is by the way very good building for multiple matches.
Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Gib mir Morphium!
Does 2 damage. Let's fire 2 of them.
Sprenggranaten geladen, feuerbereit. Es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Sanitäter!
Now I miscalculated how much damage it done. Probably if it done 2 damage before, now it done 4. Am I right? Somebody correct me. I will watch replay. I think it done 4 damage, but now we will fire all 3 of them.
Alles
These
innerhalb von
guys.
50 Meter ist ein Volltreffer.
Remember, this is
Feuerunterstützung bereit.
315 points worth of units.
Es
and it done 9 damage, which basically kill most of the infantry units in this game. So probably 2 salvos will be enough. And you know what? I will just fire them
Gib mir Morphium!
at these 2 guys, and let's see how much munition we will have by the end.
Sanitäter!
They are still alive, so let's fire or treat them.
No goodies?
They are actually quite supply efficient.
Ah, das hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, das hat mich erwischt!
Yeah, like the problem is that the game doesn't tell me how much cover bonus the unit gets in the ruins. You can see I have my cursor hovering over the ruins and it tells me nothing, and if I will hover my cursor over the buildings, it will actually tell me the bonus. In 1 minute. 3 minutes. How the hell does this work?
Ruhig Blut.
Tell me what the cover bonus, it should show me the... Yeah, now it shows me. Probably I have to have selected infantry unit, so 90%, and if I will go on. It will not tell me. Forest. It will not tell me too. What building? It will tell me it's a building, so this should get fixed.
Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
And let's just fire 3 salvos once more, guys.
Sanitäter! Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Gib mir Morphium!
They're still alive. One more salvo. I'm not even counting right now. You can see that basically it's only war of the resources. You have enough supply to keep going, but and there we go. Trucks are empty, and
Может, чайку?
so basically 70 points of supply is gone. 2 kill of 100 points of units. I know this math is like weird, but that's how I counted when I played the game. Like, is it worth it in the long term to bring artillery and supply it to kill, use like 70 plus 315? That's almost 400 worth of units right here. To kill off like 2 pieces of junk infantry, which cost 50 points each. And if I would keep fighting more, I will get no more ammunition. Maybe I would kill the third guy. So with 400 points worth of units, I would kill only 150 points worth of units. So unless I would snipe a CV unit or maybe some special force, I will actually try to kill some frigates over here, right at the end of the... Let's see if we can kill targets. I think this will be quick. Yeah, that's good. So this is actually exactly the opposite of what artillery is used normally. You have to use it for sniping valuable, like small unit concentrations, because if you would fire on a high unit concentration, you will just not kill them. So actually, can I, with one artillery, can I kill one target unit? I will fire in parallel 130mm gun. Whoa, ho ho ho! So actually 120 did very well. But not so much for 130mm. Just from previous video I found out it's useless, but I didn't consider that it will be so much useless even for this situation. I mean, maybe it's because it's like the new building model. It's maybe new asset and there is like different. Yeah.
Sanitäter!
Done 1 damage.
Sprenggranaten geladen, feuerbereit.
Try this, guys.
Das war die letzte Granate. Taktische Feuerunterstützung bereit, Genosse.
Out of
Artillerie
ammunition.
zunächst.
I
Bereit für
thought
die
probably
Feuermission.
fire
Geschütz wird auf
drunken.
Ziel ausgerichtet.
So let's try this.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
Yeah, I think it was RNG luck. It actually killed the units in one salvo.
Es gibt nur zwei
Let's
Arten
just
von
fire
Menschen,
again.
Artilleristen und
This
Ziele.
time. To do.
Artillerie zu Dienst. Welt von Freund und Feind
Yeah.
Ziel. Sektor 60.
It's RNG, but you can basically kill with one shot 80 GM unit with artillery, which is actually good usage of artillery.
Feind im Zielgebiet
Okay, and
zerstört.
yeah, it's RNG. If I would aim these guys here, they should probably finish off.
Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
So, to make a conclusion, do not use artillery to killing any unit which is like, I don't know, 5 HP and more, because you will just burn your supplies and use it for killing of valuable targets, like sniping them out, which is like not how artillery should be used, by the way. That's why you have your guided missiles from airplanes and stuff like that, like helicopters. But yeah, so use the artillery pieces, sniping out the region instead of like softening up the front line. Do not use it like that, because you cannot. The time to kill is like so long that you will run out of supplies before you actually make a decent punch to the opponent. Let's try 150
Склонение 10
into this
градусов.
beautiful
Огонь!
warehouse where the guys are hidden.
Gebt mir Morphium! Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
There's actually a good salvo of 2 artillery pieces, done 7 damage, quite solid. I will fire just one over here and one over here to make it faster.
Ah, das hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Wir schaffen es nicht! Zur
1
Befehlsaufgabe
damage, 2
angetreten,
damage.
Genosse. Bereit für die Feuermission. Артиллерия ждет приказа.
I will make them as a hotkey. Let's keep firing.
10 градусов! Огонь! Ah, das hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt!
Okay, so this guy did 1 damage and this guy did 2 damage, I guess. And when we will combine the firepower,
10 градусов! Огонь!
I mean, these guys should be hidden inside that bunker. I mean, if they are inside that bunker, I believe it. The guys probably receive such a low damage.
Das hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Gib mir
The bunker is gone now. Crack open. And they received only 3 damage.
заряжен! К бою готов!
I see 122 mm howitzers are better, guys.
Gib mir Morphium!
Because of the combination of the RNG and salvo length, You have only 4 shots for 152, so even if it hits, it doesn't hit enough. Make such difference. Like I'm firing 5th salvo on them, probably 4 or 5th. Because I fought once alone, and now I fire double guns now, so... They are still alive. So, guys, just like the conclusion is from my side that really this howitzer artillery shouldn't be used. And like, look at the time, yeah, I'm just spamming artillery on these guys. Probably, I don't know, it lasted like 10 minutes before they died. I don't know how long. Yes, so guys, if you want to play howitzers and artillery, like use them wisely and probably use them only for killing off this small target. Because like it's not really worth it because the cohesion will recover. Not every unit has such a low cohesion as cohesion resistance. Or such a low cohesion like SKD should some. But using of artillery to snipe out this specialized units, that's very worth it. Yeah, that's solid. Alright, so now let's get to the fun stuff. I will not test 2mm Bion because it's trash. It's trash for killing units in the middle of the field, and in the houses I don't expect anything different. So now I said this will be fun, right? So I wasn't lying, this will be really fun. Let's fire at this guy. This guy's away. This guy will get grat in the face in the building. Only one. I will just fire this grunt over and over and... No, actually I will go like I will fire them left and right. So now I will fire the second one and I will fire them one by one. And I will count how much salvos it takes to kill KDH inside the house. This is second salvo. Now third salvo on the way. I will move this police to them. So. You can see they can just no problem go inside. Salvo number 4. And salvo number 5. They are running away because the house is in ruins. These guys should fire now. Salvo number 6. Oh, I hope it's number 6. Salvo number 7.
Hält von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Kennt nur Flächenziel.
Да, командир.
Haben Sie neue Zielkoordinaten? Weder Freund noch Feind. Nur lohnende Ziele. Das hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, das hat mich erwischt!
Oh, 7 salvos it took.
К вашим услугам.
Completely emptied out one Me-26. We can take it out, so that's 140 points of supplies. And this is actually very cost efficient supply vehicle. If I would bring this 1000 or this would be 195 supplies. Like
Жду новых
40
указаний.
to kill off but to kill off units, even if you would be firing here, basically the damage dealing would be the same. It's like very, it's just not efficient about it. Do not touch like what was tank. And now to the most useful MRLS. Alright, guys,
Бою готов!
this Uragan is probably more useful.
Sanitäter! Gib mir Morphium! Seid поражена!
Okay, so 5 damage. And again, let's keep firing so we know how much salvos does it take. We know that Uragan is more efficient. It took 7 Grad salvos to kill the 1 KDH then. So I expect with Uragan to have much better results, even though it reloads like
Bereit für Feuermission!
over 3 minutes. Oh my god. So we will fire TOS-1 in the meantime. And let's fire TOS-1 in like this direction, on these two guys.
Склонение 10 градусов! Огонь! Ждем целеуказаний.
This guy is not.
Gib mir Morphium! Seid поражена!
Yeah, this is very useful. Very useful, but very expensive.
Wir schaffen es nicht! Das hat mich erwischt!
Okay, so the Uragan did 1 damage in the entire salvo, so let's just fire on mist. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh no, 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 Mr. I know what you did there, you This is sneaky. This is very sneaky. But I found it. Whoever did this can clap his hands now. So it reloads over 3 minutes, aim 33 seconds, doesn't burn ammunition as much as
Жду новых
Grads,
указаний.
Готовы
but you have only 1 piece per card. It's only 10 points more expensive than RM-70, which actually does absolutely nothing. Let's take them to the Cripple Forest. Here we are.
Wir
But
brauchen
okay.
Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Еще один готов!
Ah, guys are gone. So it's RNG dependent, but it takes usually 2 to 3 salvos to kill this muscle infantry. And actually, let's punish these Grads. Let's kill them by
Granaten geladen, feuerbereit.
everything we have.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Klopperei des Zerstörens. Stehen unter starkem Beschuss! Feindes Zielgebiet zerstört. Es sind wie ein leichtes Ziel!
They are gone. It took actually quite a lot of effort to kill them, so we took away our Grads, and just after this video I will do tier list for artillery. I also make some overvid. I mean, I play the game of video, and so I use it or saw it used in different scenarios. But in general, I really believe that the current state of artillery doesn't respond to the current meta, and basically in combined arms, the artillery is used for softening up the entire front line, not just picking off like elite high valuable targets like CVs and anti-tank teams. Artillery really should be useful for doing casualties on the battlefield. Over 70% of like casualties, at least, like you know, like or not 70%, but the artillery should play much more significant role in the game, in the current meta, where our infantry is basically unkillable because it has so much HP and everything deals so much low HE damage. So yeah, like, but maybe you have different ideas? You can share them in the comments. You can tell that I'm speaking bullshit and you like that the infantry is so, artillery is so weak. But I will answer, okay, so how to kill this infantry? Line infantry, which is like a high HP infantry, okay? Things like Jaegers, HSF, KDA Schützen, or even some Mortar Schützen, whatever. How to kill off this high HP infantry when artillery is not useful, other infantry is not useful, tanks are not as useful, infantry fighting vehicles, very few are useful, not every divisions have them, like BMP ones. And yeah, and just please buff RM-70, make I mean, just watch any video from Ukraine what the Grad or RM-70 is doing, and you will realize like that this is bullshit. You are paying 200. Where are these guys? you are paying like 240 points for this guy, and it takes actually 7 salvos from this thing, 1000 supply salvo each, to kill off 1 line infantry. Okay, if there was like some smaller HP infantry, like Jaegers, 11 members, it will take probably 5 salvos. Maybe it will take 4 salvos to kill the Mortschützen, but still, Mortschützen cost like also probably 50 points, I would think. So you will burn 4000 supplies to kill off 50 points of Mortschützen. Yeah, like this is not cost efficient. It's simply not cost efficient. Not in long term, not in the short term, because in long term you will run out of the supplies, and in a short term it will deal such a low cohesion and it will deal such a low damage that it will actually not even support your assault on the opponent, which is immediately being targeted by the artillery. So really, like, this unit is... there is Napalm Grad. Napalm is actually very useful. Napalm Grad is very good, in my opinion. It's basically like TOS-1, only more longer range, and sort of it has a longer duration before it actually starts doing all the kills. It takes a little bit more time. The fire must to spread a little bit, but in the end it works fine. But this RM-70, like, why is this unit even in the game? Like, let's play. Why is this unit even in the game? That's where I would like to stop this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.